evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast from the host Imperial Dane. We're back here with some Companies 1, since I rather figure, why not? Let's try that one again. And for those wondering about Shadowverse, well, that one's a bit on hiatus. But for now here, Companies 1, third attempt by this. Apparently, Bandicam does not like Companies 1 at all for some reason. Now, we got here in the south, we got Nosliw fighting here for Germany, the Wehrmacht, the 21st Panzer Division, versus in the north, we got Sultanisback fighting here for America, freedom and democracy, fighting here for the 4th Infantry Division. So, huzzah and hoorah. With the rifleman choice here with the bags up from him with double engineers versus double pioneers in the south here for Nosliw. Very standard in Companies 1, going in for double builder units. That way you'll get some stuff going, but also grab territory as soon as possible. In this case, Nosliw, by the way, going for both munitions points right next to his base, whereas, well, he's sort of going for the same exact heading in towards the center of the map as well. I'll be shifting between new points in roughly 10-minute intervals, by the way. But two pioneers here. Two engineers, one rifle squad on the way there, and this is likely going to be a full grenadier squad there from Nosliw, and there we go. German infantry on survey for the 21st Panzer Division here. Engineers moving ahead here, going in pretty aggressive. Looks like he's heading towards the fuel here. We got rifles setting up here, going for the munitions there. Fulton's moving up here, going to go for the point there, and we got pioneers advancing on the fuel points. Well, there'll be a first engagement right around here. Pioneers continuing further westwards. And up here we got the fuel being secured there by a few lonely engineers. Jeep on the way there for Sultanisback, going to support his troops, allow him to move more quickly, get some extra firepower on the front line. That is also, for example, why when I played Companies 1, for example, as the Wehrmacht, I go for Schwimmwagen, partly because the bike is a bit trickier, but so that way, actually gain sort of slight edge versus rifling with the Volkskriegs, because I could quickly support them with the Schwimmwagen, thusly, providing what amounted to essentially a light machine gun team for them. Getting usually sort of a bit of extra firepower there. In this case, he does manage to get the Fulton into the house. Then the rifleman forced to fall back. God damn it, Carl! I told you to kick in the door, but no, you had to knock, didn't you, Carl? You had to knock. Bit of shooting here versus engineers. We've got the Jeep moving up behind here. Going straight there for the pioneers with the 30 cover, then mounted on top and quickly doing a lot of damage. So the Fulton have to turn about here to assist those unfortunate pioneers. Got their counter-engage and their single-shot Sturmgewehr there firing at it, which, by the way, I think those things largely instructed to use, because the Sturmgewehr actually had an awful lot of recoil, which the rifle did not handle too well. In fact, you were definitely told to most fire and burst full auto. The assault rifle, by the way, could not handle, at least not very well. So we got two Fulton squads out here for Nosliw, forming up a sizable infantry contingent there versus Sultanisback, who so far got one rifle squad here besides the Jeep. And we can see he's making a western sweep with the Fultons there, Jeep under fire here as they blast away with their rifles, punishing the American Jeep for not being made in Germany. Going there for the victory point in the center, we've got a bit of light skirmishing in the east between the engineers and the pioneers. In this case, the pioneers managing first again. Carl Jr., son of Carl, also knocks there first, the idiot. Jeep about to get knocked out though by Fulton Grenadiers. Quickly hightailing out of there though. Bit dinged up there with the encounter with the Fulton Grenadiers. Pioneers continue to grab territory. We've got a MG42 out here to support Noslew's frontline troops. We've got more riflemen out here for Sultanisback, adding a 2nd infantry squad there to the proceedings. Fultons, they're moving a bit more towards the south here. Pioneers is sort of a bit of a hide around the house here. Jeep setting out. And again, not looking too good. Gonna need some engineers to work. We got flamethrowers. Nope, he actually moved it all the way to the side there to hide away there. Driving there close again, just popping them out there. He doesn't want to lose them, but at the same time he wants to deny the house until you get the Fultons inside there, which point is going to have the edge there over the rifleman. There we go, shots, doors being kicked in, shots being fired, and riflemen being shot at. Point them in grab. We got the MG42 joining in as well in the east. Riflemen, they're going to be in a lot of firepower trouble there, being pushed away pretty rapidly here by German infantry as it swiftly and furiously advances. Third rifle squad out here for Sultanisback. In the west, we got pioneers being pushed back there by riflemen. Jeep there versus Fulton engineers moving out as well. And being pushed back. Bit of shooting here, Fulton versus riflemen as they advance as well. And back here, nothing further going back at some other unit where it could be a sniper, could be a bike, could be a Schwimmwagen, could be more Fulton Grenadiers, could be another MG42. The options are numerous there for Nosliw. Grabbing points here and going also to the victory point. Then we can see the old Sultanisback is pressuring Nosliw here quite a bit, who's sort of managed to hold the corner situation here, but that's about it really for Nosliw and the 21st Panzer Division here as the 4th Infantry ever pressures on. Following up here with a grenade here for him, adding some explosive firepower. Sniper opening up there with a scope gewehr for the free there on the rifleman, taking up poor Joe. Bullet right through the eye socket. There we go, grenades up now, ready here for Sultanisback. That's going to give him a lot more firepower in close quarters, make it much more difficult for Nosliw just to stand in position. And increase the dangers, you know, when he actually gets flanked. Keep there versus Fulton Gunners, MD4 remains here. We got the sniper moving up, though he's not going to be much use. We actually got mines here down by the way, that should certainly will help the sniper there versus any deep pursuits. You can sort of try and bait it into it if he wants to. We got a force hiding up in the north, right by the tree line. Clearly, Sultanisback is setting up for something there. And here we also got units standing about doing nothing. We got also rifle moving about here as well. Krieg barracks going up for Nosliw. Nothing further there for his opponent. Sultanisback, but looks like he's setting up for a flank here. He's going to sneak up free and sort of head behind Nosliw and the 21st Panzer Division's positions. At the same time, he'll probably, so once the flank begins, attack from the north through here. So basically, sort of got a big assault being set up here. We've got minesweepers out there, by the way, spotting another mine there laid down by Nosliw previously. In this case, though, ignoring it. But there you go, right into the sniper's line of fire. Got more mines here being laid down by the pioneers. Assault going up from there we go. We got an assault going in from several points here. Nice extra there by Sultanisback versus Nosliw. MD4 to the court again. We can sort of see again, this basis sort of draws the attention, and this is what you call a really good flank actually again. There's something drawing the attention, and then there's sort of another force attack from elsewhere. Last is sort of saying, oh, flank, they're getting a grenade going off. Close to going off there against Nosliw, but a complete and full rout here against Nosliw, completely just sending him running there, scurrying back. Very nicely done here by Sultanisback. Minimal casualties suffered, and he actually did quite a bit of damage, I think, there to his opponent. Laying down mines, clearing up mines. Good work there by immediately seizing a lot of territory away from Nosliw. So overall, strong execution there by Sultanisback. Almost got a wipe there. Keep taking a bit of damage there. Sniper the close to death. Troops are reinforcing. Could be, oh, grenadiers here for Nosliw. Some hardened German infantry ready to counterattack for the Vaterland. Germany. Going there after the Jeep, pushing it back. Mines there being laid down, dealt with here by Sultanisback engineers. Could lay down some more if you wanted to. Jeep almost knocked up. There you go. Grenadiers pursuing, going straight into the rifleman here. Engineers nearby to support as well. But in this case, they run straight up to them, allowing the grenadiers several free shots. They're allowing them to do extra damage to the rifleman. They've got more ramming in this case. That does compel Nosliw to retreat the grenadiers. But there you go. Second wave follows up. We can see that Sultanisback is quickly dispersing and falling back to safer positions. Here in the center point being secured. Grenadiers here standing about. Jeep the next target. And we got the MD42 here setting up as well. Rifleman out in the open, and there you go. Grenade up against the Fulton Grenadiers, and oh dear, huge series of losses there to the Fulton Grenadiers. Dead men all over the place. Quite a few losses there, plus he got a wipe there against Nosliw by the looks of it. Rifle scored by the sound of it, went dead. Bit of a win there then for Nosliw. And he's lost some ground there to Sultanisback and the 4th Infantry. Back up at the base, so nothing further happened. Oh, we got a Trieste center going up there for healing. We got points that have been grabbed as well. The fuel point right next to his base apparently not been seized there by Sultanisback for some time. Bit of fuel there lost, to be honest. Grabbing the point there as well. Got the Jeep setting out. Grenadiers out in the open could be an easy target. There you go. 30 cal firing weight, more mines going down to protect the munitions. Good work there by Sultanisback. There you go, big position in the center for Nosliw. MG42s, Fulton Grenadiers, Pioneers, fresh mines laid down. Others apparently not dealt with. In fact, got more mines up. Grenadiers joining up as well, plus the sniper here against a sizable force here in the center by Nosliw. But at the same time, that does leave the rest of the map here for Sultanisback, which so decides to grab it for America and freedom. We got the supply yard up here for Sultanisback. Bit of movement here in the far west for the rifle squad. And being occupied here in the center. Does see anything going on in his base? Actually, nothing it seems. Oh, we got another Grenadier squad out there for Nosliw and the 21st Panzer Division, giving them now 4 infantry squads here, rifling hold here by the MD42 and the Grenadiers in the center. Flank here being covered up by Fulton Grenadiers and the sniper. But we got some good harassment going on behind Noslyw's front line. Very nice work there by Sultanisback. Very nice work. Right from there, reinforcing. Healing, we also got the supplier up. That is good. He could consider by way a medic cent or station. Maybe around here would allow his wounded to be picked up. And similarly, Nosliw could consider one. I think around here would be a pretty good spot. Of course, he needs to get this back, though, from the Americans, from Sultanisback. And again, another setup here. Again, a lot of engineers and riflemen hiding out. And switching, oops, not fog of war. Damn it. But to Nosliw. As you can see here, 2 Volkers, 2 Grenadiers, enemy forward, 2 Pioneers, and a Sniper. Bit of a force there, and we've got Pack 40, or Pack 38, not Pack 40, and we got the Kampfkraft Center there for Nosliw. Something the Wehrmacht in Companies 2 misses, though obviously it rather was taken away for some reason, particularly because it just made the German infantry rather terminate alike, and they could soak up a lot of bullets. Which of course then doesn't make it alright, then sort of make the American infantry like that in the second game like that, just without having to purchase it though, but still a bit problematic there. As it is rather a large the Wehrmacht to operate with smaller squad because they're thusly more resilient to loss in that sense, can actually afford them better. But we've got Rifle moving up here in this centre. Volksgun is going to be moving out, taking quite a few hits as they're getting blasted from all sides. And we got the MD42 as well. We can see Nosliw maintaining a very strong centre here against the Sultanisback. He needs to do something to sort of change that. Volksgun moving in the west. We got some harassment still going on behind the lines of Nosliw. Cutting off resources most needed. We got a weapon support centre up for Sultanisback. Could be a sniper we'll be seeing here. Could be a 30 caliber, or it could be the mortar, but it's likely going to be the sniper. Ever popular. We got veterans for the infantry going up here, which will allow them to heal themselves. There we go. It'll be very slowly there. I don't think we'll be able to sort of directly perceive it, but it should overall happen sort of slowly, very slowly. Got Fulton though taking a lot of damage, so we've got a big push here. Need to retreat before they're wiped. That's only a bit of loss there for Nosliw and the 21st Panzer Division. Any tech up there? 9. He's going straight into Vetchi 2, which for the Grenadiers gives them elite armor, which is rather one of the things that make them really, really difficult, except against snipers, which actually could then kill them even on retreat, like with no problems. Or basically just reduced accuracy and reduced damage taken. In that regard, elite armor was a bit busted when it could be purchased. There we go, mine hit. Grenadiers taking damage, but not quite getting up. Got units taking heavy damage. Rifle charging up through here. Going straight for the MD4, you can get off a grenade. That's going to be a pretty big loss there. We got Sniper the one from the turn. Pioneers, they're close to being wiped as well by the looks of it. There we go, grenade from the MD42 and wipes the MD42. Yes, indeed. Pineapple grenades were also known as nuclear grenades, which were just like the Ant Companies too. Pretty good at wiping. There you go, caught the German sniper. He knew that Sultanisback had gone for a sniper, so that was actually a bit of a mistake there, I think, by Nosliw. Got quickly wiped there. Grabbing the centre victory point. Fuel point being secured by Pioneers. Munitions being secured by Engineers, and we got grabbing a lot of they should probably try and grab the MD42 away from Nosliw before we can seize it back. From America, we got the Pack 30 there hiding, got the Grenadiers counter-attacking. There we go, Vetchi to the rifle with 2 low on health. They just need to retreat this time, no chance against them. But there you go, Sniper gets a kill. And again, versus Vetchi 2 Grenadiers, snipers will always get the kill. In fact, he's got 2 snipers, meaning these Grenadiers need to retreat now, or they can get wiped even if they retreat. There we go, as you can see, just 100% accuracy, even on retreat. Troops there being pushed away. Huge assault here from Sultanisback straight at Nosliw. He got the MD42, but he was very close to losing it there to Sultanisback. We got take up there. We got the Sturm armor being prepared. Mine goes off there. Pins one rifle squad down. Engineers. Hits another mine. Almost right there. Grenadiers continue to advance up the east. A lot of troops sending about. Pioneers as well. Sultanisback just marches forward. He's not laying down a lot of mines against Nosliw here. And nothing further going on there. We got MP40s being handed out to the Volksgrenadiers here. Volksgrenadiers would, in cases, be equipped MP40s fully. Usually, though, because they couldn't get the Sturmgewehrs they're supposed to. And of course, that would be in the Sturm units, the Sturm squads. They've been sort of equipped like that. So we got 2 full MP40 squads here for the Volksgrenadiers, increasing their firepower. The MP40, of course, being notably more useful in Companies 1 than it was in Companies 2, though. It's not exactly bad with the assault grenadiers in Companies 2. It's just not as good as the Volksgrenadiers who can sort of quickly wipe a lot of units, which I think some people tend to forget. There was actually a lot of wipe capability in Companies 1 as well. I mean, you still see some people talk about Companies 2 like, you know, wipes never really happened in Companies 1. They happened a lot, easily. It can, you know, happen in a matter of seconds. Again, for some double snipers can, you know, quickly take apart an entire unit in very short time. But there you go, we got the Volksgrenadiers moving forwards there. Bit of shooting in these. We've got 2 Rival Scorch there standing about. Looks like it's going to be a big engagement. There's going moving in. There's storms of bullets all flying at it. And there you go, wrapping up from the tracks, build some distance, get some grenades. There you go, already in a matter of seconds. They are melting away as the Fultons get up close here. There you go, 1 squad sent running, almost getting right to a grenade off, poorly thrown though. And there we go, Ruff taking further damage here. Fultons just gunning them down, murdering them, and there we go, annihilated. Just huge casualties there in a matter of seconds for Sultanisback there as a storm of bullets goes in the general direction. Yeah, checks out. How do you like German engineering, you Yankee Scheissons? And this is the cheap stuff. Just you wait until you get to the expensive bits. Victory point them job. We can see that Nosliw with the Volksgunde assault units here was able to quickly throw back his opponent quite decisively. Pack 38 getting ready there. We got a 234 on the way there, the 234-1. It called itself the Puma. Technically, the Puma was only the one with a 50mm gun. There's also, of course, 2 other variants of that with either a 75mm cannon or the Pack 40. Little fun fact. Then we got a medic station up here for him. I do think it needs to be close to the front line. We also got a tank depot up, so we can actually go for Shermans, which could be a bit of a problem there for Nosliw. In the early game, we got points being secured there. Sniper fire there against the Volksgrenadiers. And there we go. 234 rolls out for the Fatherland with its 2cm autocannon. Rather follow much of the design of the 234-2, which though had a more metallic turret, also a bit smaller, but sort of had a lot of the same sort of design elements. There was also a version of that one with a 75mm cannon, though that's the 233. I was wondering. Rather than getting blasted by the auto cannon there. And we got Terror Doctrine, or Propaganda Doctrine, Terror Doctrine. I think it's Terror Doctrine, it's been some ages, but all the way Propaganda War chosen here for Nosliw. And the 21st Panzer is shown, and he is going here for the Geschützwagen, which the 21st Panzer Division had exclusively in Normandy. They were part of the Schnellbrigade West originally, which was sort of put together, well, equipped by Major Becker of the Baustab Becker, or Building Staff Becker. He was a rather creative man, and if you want to know how creative he was, well, during the invasion of, I think, the Lowlands there in 1940, his unit initially was, a towed artillery unit. By the time they were done in the Lowlands, he had managed to convert it into a self-propelled unit using, tanks from the Lowlands. He just turned into self-propelled artillery. And that was the man that was basically put together, sort of creating that equipment, which then sort of, once the 21st Panzer was being rebuilt in Normandy after North Africa, received all of that because they couldn't get enough equipment for it, even if it was an elite division. So it got a lot of French tanks and French half-tracks being converted. Tanks got converted into stuff like the Geschützwagen, which had a Pack 40 mounted, or a 10.5cm howitzer. And the half-track itself was sort of based on regular half-tracks, but which had then been armoured basically like the 251, except in some cases they're actually better armed. I mean, the Pioneer version, for example, had 2 machine guns mounted forward, and they even had Pack 40 variants of them, which actually weren't normally part of the German army until like late 1944. But there you go, Sniper Fire. They've got a Hellcat out here for Sultanisback. Rather a unique design for the Americans in that it was actually specifically made tank destroyer design. Pack 48 or Pack 38 gets a good hit on the Hellcat there though. But Geschützwagen out, they should get some veterancy since that rather makes it better. Grenadiers getting murdered there by Sniper Fire. We got push up here, charging straight into the Volksgrenadiers. Has he lost his mind? You don't charge into MP40s. There you go. Got some good kills there for the Fatherland. Das Vaterland. Grenadiers here reinforcing. And we got a sniper on the way more to replace the one lost to those vile armies. Bit of skirmishing in the west again. The MP40 Volksgrenadiers winning the situation easily with their Schmeissers, which is what the Allies called them. Schmeisser really didn't have anything to do with those. Somewhere a mine exploded. Or maybe that's the Geschützwagen missing the target. Wounded being picked up. You can, by the way, consider throwing on a 50 caliber there on the Hellcat there to help deal with the infantry, but instead resorts just to sniping with its 76.2mm gun. I think it was just a 76mm actually. What's moving up, engaging the engineers. Snipers hanging about there. They do not want to get spotted by the Volksgrenadiers. I mean, those could very quickly. Oh, there we go. They decide anyways. They're going up the MP40. They go send some running, but they have taken losses there. 14 kills for Das Vaterland. Geschützwagen standing about, 234 there, and nothing further here. We got Grenadiers standing about, ready to fight for the Fatherland, the good fight. Engineers there, I think, almost got wiped here. No, actually, they did get wiped. ruthlessly slaughtered by ardent German infantry, believing in Endsieg. Nothing further here for him. Again, he could consider easily some veterancy for the armored cars, support weapons, or the Geschützwagen. Veteran 2, for example, gets a machine gun which actually can suppress infantry. That is pretty handy. Allows you to support infantry much more effectively, but also allows you to defend versus infantry, which is in part what those machine guns were for. And that guy's just sort of peeking out a bit, but you know, Freighter's has the 50 caliber until he's been paid 50 munitions for it. God damn it, Joe, do you have to get 50 munitions? Hell, what is 50 munitions, Joe? I don't know, I just know I have to get it. It's my precious. And there's Geschützwagen there firing away with its Pack 40 there, based on the Hotchkiss 38 tank. Little fun fact there. Or it's actually, I think, Hotchkiss 35. Well, I can't quite remember. The Hotchkiss itself was also an interesting tank in the sense it saw a lot of service with the German army. And there was also the Renault, which was very similar to the Hotchkiss, which also saw service. But the Hotchkiss, I believe, well, there were also some different service as well. I mean, there was a lot of variants there with different sort of guns being attached to it as well. Snipers here, they're doing damage. In fact, got the Hellcat over here. Rifle here, rifle fighting there. Hunting down the snipers. Again, when he's going to get straight into the mine, only getting suppressed here. And we got some artillery off. In fact, we got artillery here. Chozo is going for infantry company. It's actually time here to pop over to Sultanisback. So we got a lot of artillery there being dispatched in the general direction here of Nosliw, who's got a second armor car. It's also going for veterans for them. Firing here around the cut-off point. Grenadiers rapidly falling back. They're not wanting here to encounter any, well, high explosive shells generally. Yes, they can, in one hit, easily wipe an entire squad. Hellcat ready. So a bit of veterans here, which overall just increases a bit of survivability on the armored cars. Also, bad idea to light mines on your own side of the car, by the way. You can easily go off in a very wrong direction. But we got the Hellcat rushing forwards. Pack 38 and shoots around their edge. What got the Hellcat slightly rolling back. 234, so also going back. We got to set it up here for the bigger sort of thing on the flank. So he's going to try and I think sort of move about through here and sort of hit there. That could be, I think, quite effective. And we got another artillery strike down here right on the point. One thing about artillery in Companies 1 is it tends to be a lot more faster reacting. In Companies 2 there can be sort of in many cases large delays which actually lowers the effectiveness, but in Companies 1, as you notice, there's a very, very small delay before it goes live. It just begins hammering away there. Grabbing points there. Snipers, Hellcats about, Riflemen, Engineers. Sniper fire against the Grenadiers at the east, and a few hits here. Forces out in the open. MB425 got a grenade off there, or a sticky bomb off on the 234 there, damaging its engine. You got the Hellcat moving there, go taking hits from the Geschützwagen. Quite some nasty ones. And here in the east, forces continue to fight the good fight against the Americans. Snipers there hanging about as well. We got a bit of movement in the west as well. Hellcat shifting over towards there. Might try and flank behind. Nosliw there again, and folks there, oh, they're going to get wiped. Quite a loss there for Nosliw, bit of waste to be honest. Bit of a waste, and we got a second Geschützwagen out here for Nosliw and the 21st Panzer Division. And it's time here for the mid-game analysis in terms of sort of the situation here. I mean, the map is sort of split 50-50 with Nosliw sort of, I think, holding sort of the open ground more decisively. Again, he's got the Geschützwagens, he's got the 234s, he's got a machine gun. I mean, in that regard, he's doing pretty well, though. Of course, the flanks are weak. Again, he's very focused on the centres. I mean, really, sort of what Sultanisback here could consider is launching a flank assault through here and here, that way, sort of pinching Nosliv's forces there, and then can, you know, just basically crush them around here and, you know, threaten wipes on retreat. It would also help negate a lot of the Geschützwagen's open power, which is very much, you know, sort of centered around here and can, you know, quickly decimate units. Whereas, again, if he attacks from these paths, he's going to lower the amount of, you know, line of sight and free approach the Geschützwagens have in the approaching units, tank destroys tanks, whatever. And that way, you know, allow them to easily get behind, cause confusion and disruption. So I think that would be a pretty good move there for Sultanisback who were to conduct an assault like that. I mean, that could, I think, prove to be quite devastating for Nosliw. As for what Nosliw could do, I mean, let's, pop out his line of sight and then sort of briefly there. I mean, again, he's too focused in the center. Again, he needs to do something about other flanks. Of course, the trouble is, how do you do that? I mean, how do you sort of form an effective defense? Well, generally, my advice would be to try and sort of establish a series of points, hard points, strong points, where sort of then sort of try to initially sort of fight from, like say here and here. That way, you can sort of cover these areas reasonably well, and then he forms a mobile reserve around here. In this case, I'd then recommend, besides the 230-40, then sort of form up a half-track filled with the Volksgrenadiers. It then sort of keeps some Grenadiers and the Geschützwagen sort of bit split up there with a Pack 40 also covering about here, so in which case you can sort of support here. Actually keep a Pack 38 here, have a Geschützwagen with the mobile group as well, then keep another Geschützwagen here. That way you can sort of react more ably to the situations, and that way, sort of react flexibly, but he can also then use the mobile reserve as an attacking force, in which case I'd recommend him sort of trying to seize this area and then sort of form up a defensive line around here, thus further making it harder here for sort of Sultanisback to do anything on the right side of the map, which of course allows him to sort of focus around here. If he can do that, I think Nosliw would have a pretty good chance of winning. He also needs to get some efficiency up in his units. So, popping back here to Sultanisback and back to the fight. So we'll have to see what he does here. We got a motor pull up, and he's going for the regular anti-tank gun, probably due to a fuel loss, in which case, of course, he could consider observation posts on the fuel points, which will increase the fuel income there, I believe. I think, actually, I'm a bit unsure about that, but I think so. There you go, Moon towards. He's got the 234 there. Ambushed Hellcat there. Price for its speed and firepower, but on the other hand, the Hellcat really had thin armor. In the actual engagement on the war, the 234 could probably knock it out, but caught in the right position. Of course, the armor was pretty much only proof against bullets, not say an autocannon, which could have punched a lot of big holes in it very fast. You got a Geschützwagen there being rushed over, and he's sort of splitting his forces across the front. It looks like he might be setting up for an assault up through the right flank. Get a movement here in the west. Right from here, standing back. There you go. We got the 2-2, and it unleashes hell upon the position behind this little fence there. And there you go, a lot of Grenadiers here, plus the 2 Geschützwagen here, pretty much repulsing the riflemen there. Got the anti-tank moving up the M1, and we got a supply upgrade here, which will help him a bit with the supply upkeep, and we got another howitzer barrage here. Also, a bit of advice there for any players sort of here, usually form control groups that we can much more easily manage your artillery pieces, because I usually find myself forgetting about them in Companies 1, so just form up Control 5, and you can pretty much always check, if the cooldown is ready, you can sort of just begin firing away. That way we'll sort of get much more continuous and effective artillery barrages. In this case, bombarding here the eastern flank, units sort of standing about here, bit there. I mean, overall his forces are very scattered, no real concentration for Nosliw. Mine goes off though, killing several riflemen, suppressing the rest. Like the verdammte insects they are. And there you go, Pack 30 opening up and taking fire there from the snipers. Snipers opening up, then the riflemen revealing themselves to the American snipers as well. And there you go, Pack 38 wiped. The crew drops dead like sacks of potatoes. Good German potatoes, of course. Not that American rubbish. And there you go, not Pack, but the M1 opening up. There we got medics pulling back the wounded. Again, I mean, you can sort of get sort of big coverage, but generally prefer them having close to the front, and that way they don't have to take such long routes, meaning less likely to get wiped, and they can all just pick up more. There you go, he got the Geschützwagen, he wasn't quite paying attention, that tank got it, but the grenades, a full infantry assault there on the anti-tank gun from Nosliw, launching his men furiously into the fight there, wiping the anti-tank gun crew, almost got the rifleman there as well. And there you go, pushed away. Hellcat there covering up, and medics looks like they're getting away there with them, but no, he takes them out with the snipers. Nosliw lets no man live. But Herr Major, what about the Geneva Convention? Is this Geneva, Herr Lieutenant? No! Then where's the conventions and fuck off. Anyway, snipers falling back there, Hellcat also rolling back for some repairs. Troops seemingly reinforcing here. Going to be some time for him to get a form of rifle squad here. Again, interesting to note, Nosliw is not going for a medic bunker himself, to sort of try and pick up the wounded there. So they're almost getting the Geschützwagen. We've got another replacement out here though for Nosliw. Got more wipes there, I think, against Nosliw. He needs to be a bit careful about that.
105 battery here.
Grenadiers reinforcing, getting ready for another big push. Putting a lot of veterans here on the support units, machine guns, pioneers and snipers. They all sort of get benefits. In fact, they're probably some of the few units that actually get offensive benefits. A lot of the other Wehrmacht units sort of just get very much defensive, especially for the infantry. I think armor also gets a bit there. For example, when they get machine guns, which in the case of the Stoops and the Geschützwagens have suppression, which tends to make them pretty good at supporting versus infantry, and which is kind of what I wish the Wehrmacht Stoops and companies too had a bit there as well. But there you go, straight into mine. Damaged engine. Damage, and we got the Hellcat going in there for the kill. But then we got the Geschützwagen moving up to cover up as well. Good hit there on the Hellcat, need to fall back. Need to get the devil out of there. Sultanisback showing himself some bruises. Needs to remember to use some of his command points. You could consider some rangers here. The bazookas and the Trump submachine gun quite effective, calling artillery around his own end to tank bolts over to catch units here. Plus regular barrels as well there from the M2 howitzer. Getting a few kills on the Grenadiers, but that's about it. We got fighting here with the Grenadiers and to tank on Reckman. He can't recover it. Pioneers are taking loss from the howitzer. We got the armoured coming up to the west flank to deal with the rocket support there. Good work. Rather pushing up the centre, Grenadiers falling back. Just no veterancy for his Geschützwagens. Clearly, Nosliw has no respect for the hard work of the assault gun crews. Bastard. Armoured car, they're moving about. 234 rolling out, and we got a bit sort of nothing happening there as well. Sniper firing the anti-tank gun. Double German snipers advancing ruthlessly. American snipers nearby. There we go. Both another anti-tank gun quite dead. There goes snipers caught out in the open. Will the American snipers get them? No, miss. And rather than getting after the night, we got Propaganda as well there. On the snipers pushing them back here, and damage engine. Rifleman looks like he gets away there. Damn lucky at the same time. Got a Hellcat coming up there, but the flank was insufficient in this case. And I mean, just sending in one Hellcat versus two Geschützwagens is not going to help you much. You're going to need more, at least an anti-tank to support them. So that was, I would say, ill-advised, particularly because they're close to them. I mean, again, he said launch a big assault again from, say, several points. It probably could have worked better because, again, all of a sudden he wouldn't be able to focus one down easily. But instead, he just sort of rushed it in there and ultimately lost it rather insensibly. Reinforcing healing. Got the Hellcat blitzing down here. Straight into mine, no damage engine. Goes here for the 234. We got Geschützwagen moving up close to the base of the armored anyways. So artillery barrage called in, and there you go. Unit wiped by artillery. That's what the Volksgun is taken out there. He also got the 234. Quite a loss there for Nosliw. And looks like the snipers got taken out by the artillery as well. Nosliw just lost his artillery. Well, the snipers to the artillery. Not he lost his artillery to the snipers, vice versa. It's also prepared here King Tiger, but those are some heavy losses. He just lost both snipers, his Volksgrenadiers, and a 234 in a very short succession here to Sultanisback. Deutschland called? Got the howitzer ready, the anti-sniper howitzer apparently. We're using the latest in anti-sniper technology. High explosive rounds. Who cares if you can't see them? They can't hide from shrapnel. Grabbing the munitions there. Hellcat, those still need repairs. Apparently just doesn't allow it to get fixed up. Got the 234 roaming the center. Have the map here. Grenadiers reinforcing. He's going for more snipers to replace the ones lost. We got a mine going off there, pinning down a few riflemen. He's still not fixing up the 230 or the Hellcat there. One veteran free sniper, another veteran T2. He's even got mines coming in his base in case he gets rushed. He's taking no chance there versus Nosliw. They're certainly sensible. Certainly sensible. Geschützwagen roaming about. Another barrage off there from the M1. Fires way too far though, fires way too far. Second sniper on the way there for Nosliw. And we got, what is this? Light machine guns on the Grenadiers. Thing is though, in companies 1, the light machine guns are actually terrible. They're only pretty decent up close, which is for light machine gun rather bad. In fact, the light machine gun is otherwise a downgrade for the Grenadiers. It actually hurts them. I've seen people in the past try to claim, they're anti-assault weapons, which doesn't make sense, of course. Got a grenade off against the grenades, they quickly dodge it, but in fact the only ones who benefit from the LMG-42 is American Rifle and the Veterancy, in which case they actually get a ton of damage out of it thanks to their Veterancy bonuses. But for the Grenadiers, it's complete and utter trash. You can tell that Noslew's been playing too much Companies too, because otherwise he'd know that. He'd know the LMG-42 and the Grenadiers is pretty much trash. There you go, running up right close. It actually allows the LMG-42 to shine a bit there. Getting some kills there for the fatherland. Gunning us down to those dirty Yankees. Propaganda war here, though, saved today. Sends us Schweinhunden running back to their mummies. Hellcat still needing repairs. You still haven't quite gone around to that. And we got, looks like another anti-tank in here to replace the other anti-tank that is lost. And I think further here going on, we got bicycle out there, or motorbike there for Nosliw. I don't think they used a lot of motorbikes by this point in the war. They'd be more likely to use regular bicycles. In fact, the 17th SS Panzergrenadier Götz von Belichingen, oh snap, was got the pioneer in there, actually had several battalions mounted on bicycles. Because they couldn't get enough tractor cars, so they had to rely on bicycles. Little fun fact there. Grabbing the fuel here with the LMG Grenadiers. He's going to upgrade the other Grenadier squads with light machine guns. That'll be pretty interesting. Got the back rushing ahead. Here's going after the snipers. Promise going to get hit with sticky grenades and then just sticky bombs. Going to catch it, but there you go. Snipers hit the rifle instead, and the bike goes down. There we go. Rifle pushing up. Grenadiers quickly falling back towards cover, hoping to sort of set up the likes of machine gun those murderous Yankees. There you go. Not much of an impact, and quick grenade there forces them out. Fritz there getting blasted to bits. But there you go. Sniper 234 patrol there moving westwards. Anti-tank turning up. We got nothing further there for Sultanisback. What is he going for now? We got another 234 out there for him to replace the one previously lost. I'm going to fire there, and more to fire around the centre. Rifle need to get away there before they are torn apart by autocannon and sniper fire there. Casualties quickly piling up. Rifle moving towards the centre. Medics got moving out there to... Oh, that sniper's actually not the medics. The medics are having a nice time. Crew, prepare for patrol. 234 almost done. Still no further veterancy there. He's not even bothered veterancy 3 for the Grenadiers, which actually gives them more health. We got here Inspired Assault, an interesting ability to use, though very tricky. But it's fun if you can time it right, and then it's really fun because it just massively boosts the infantry's firepower. But I'm guessing he's going to try and save up here for the King Tiger, which initially was actually a Tiger Ace, but with the release of opposing fronts, they actually replaced it with a King Tiger. For what reasons, though, I can't say, but I'm guessing they sort of think that the King Tiger was a bit more unique. It kind of is. The model they use is not really the one that sort of was proper by that time. I mean, they used the one with the rounded turret, which really wasn't in production for long before it was replaced with the second production series turret. Bit of autocannon fire here, takes a hit there from the Hellcat. Grenadiers moving up the west. 234 falling back here. Snipers. Oh, did he lose another sniper to the howitzer? He did! I think he lost another sniper to that damn howitzer. Absolutely is. Latest in anti-sniper technology. He's gone here from the off-map combat group. We got a T-70 armored carrier supported by a Hellcat 50 cover mounted on top there. Got the 234. Now the next target is the Geschützwagen. Needs to be careful though. But there you go, takes a good hit there from the Geschützwagen. Still no veterans to purchase for that one. Rifle charge force now with BS. All we can see that Sultanisback is swinging hard now. We got the remaining pioneers retreating pretty rapidly. Sniper supporting as well here. Sultanisback very much now control. Needs to be careful with the Geschützwagen. We can still do a ton of damage. We might want to try and steal the pack. There go into tank and supporting. Almost got the 234 there. Almost got it. Also note that thing where they keep shouting something in German is about that happened with the Tales of Valor. It's from the Tiger Ace campaign. It's also, I think, used in the game mode they had, sort of where you just fought with tanks. And I think that's part of it. And for some reason, they never cleaned it out. Got the T-70 here, which not really was an armoured car the Americans really used. They preferred overall the M8 Greyhound overall. The British, in fact, were much bigger users of the Staghound or the T-70 here than the Americans overall were. Little fun fact there. It's got 2 Hellcats out, 1 armoured car. Mine goes off, they're killing quite a few Yankees by the looks of it. Engineers, in fact, got murdered. And there go Grenadiers. And again, he's got, down to 1 Grenadier squad. Nosliw seriously needs some infantry. He could consider taking up for the final bit, then go for some Knights Cross holders if he's feeling cheeky. Grenadiers will need to get it before the wipe there. Propaganda one pushing back. The sniper's good work there. Sniper lands a few kills there. Got the anti-tank gun. I think he's aiming up for the King Tiger here. Got the T-70 moving in though. Artillery raining down again. Still nothing for the Geschützwagen. Anti-tank gun wrecked here. And sniper caught. There you go. Will he go for the King Tiger? Will he go for the Königstiger? And there it goes down. I think it's either Geschützwagen or a mine that took it out. A bit unsure. He's reinforcing. I think artillery fire to the base. Is that somewhere else? Yeah, and there we go. We got the King Tiger out. Only one, I think, was actually Normandy, part of the Panzerlehr's Funkabteilung, something like that. Funkaufklärung or something. It was basically a radio control unit. I can't remember the name quite now in German, but it was basically meant for controlling Goliaths from afar. It actually had Tigers in it. They were actually used for that, and there was 1 King Tiger there that was part of that unit as well. So that was technically part of the Panzerlehr. A sort of small company of regular Tigers and a single King Tiger of the older models there. We got a firestorm called in here. Again, also very fast reacting artillery, and also in this case, pretty good at annihilating anti-tank guns. It was surprisingly quite effective and quite vicious. It wasn't very expensive either. So we got a King Tiger moving here supported by the 234. He's got 2 Hellcats to try and stop it. If he tries to flank it, he might have a chance here. An engagement from the front is going to be largely suicide versus the King Tiger. Geschützwagen here providing support for the Königstiger as it lumbers forward across broken territory. 234, they're taking hits. And a bit of top, to be honest. There you go, we got sticky bombs off. A lot of sticky bombs. Bits of metal flying all over the place. Quite a few shots there going off. And there we go, we got the Hellcat moving out. It's called in another off-map combat group. We got anti-tank supporting, but these guys are straight into it. Completely suicidal there by Sultanisback. He should transfer up for a flank, but now it's going to be too late. His Hellcat's about to get knocked out. We've got another Russian back now. Might get behind it, but he's not got enough support. If he had the other Hellcat ready, probably could have pulled it off. But again, he's sort of a bit reckless here. Needs to keep moving, Don't stop up! Oh dear. Might be a pathing error here, but either way, though, it stopped up when he shouldn't have, and that rather made an easy target here ultimately. Losing the Hellcat. They almost got the Geschützwagen there. Anti-tanks up there, going another firestorm called in here. Got snipers moving up nearby, but they won't be of any use as the King Tiger. There you go, firestorm taking out huge chunks there of Sultanisback's infantry. Time to back to him. As you can see there, off-map combat groups. He's also got a lot of fuel floating here. He could probably use that for Shermans earlier or something else, but oh well. King Tiger being pushed back. He'll probably sort of try and cover it in sticky bombs. King Tiger there rolling back pretty aggressively. Geschützwagen here, both quite damaged. Hellcat moving down, they could probably take it out. There we go, main gun destroyed. Oh, but it got fixed! He just fixed it, quickly allowing him to take out the Hellcat. Oh, that's gotta feel bitter. That's gotta feel bitter. That'll probably be a sticky bomb they take up. We got a second Geschützwagen here covering up. And again, this is, you know, where Vetchi 2 have been helpful for the Geschützwagen. It will happen to suppress the rifleman, but Nosliw never quite seemed to care and ultimately loses a Geschützwagen for that. Damaged engine on the Königstiger. Snipers both Vetchi feeling out 29 and 23 kills. taking quite a toll there on Noslyw's forces, bleeding them out ruthlessly. Very ruthlessly. Troops are healing, reinforcing. The gun anti-tank on the way there for Sultanisback. Bikes moving out. Double bikes. He really, really wants those snipers towed. So Vice Angels setting out. And he got one of them. He got one of them. Looks like the medics are about to form up a full infantry squad there. They might have part of a sniper there in it. There you go, straight into the throng of it. A lot of riding about here. They're going to take tons of damage there. One bike already down, and the other one's going to quickly follow. Both bikes annihilated. One wounded to go here, one wounded. Then he can form up a full rifle squad to support his men. King Tiger Boy has not been repaired. He's not pulling back for repairs. He's allowed to remain at the front line, and I think that's because he's barely got anything left. Part because, again, the King Tiger drains a lot of resources, like several minutes before they sort of unleash. Well, you know, allows you to get sort of decent resources. Until then, he's basically sort of just left to hold the front line with a skeleton crew. That's going to be quite rough there for Nosliw. I mean, obviously, Sultanisback is going to annihilate it. Again, the loss of himself is going to make it harder. He does have an anti-tank gun. He's got a lot of sticky bombs. Still got one Hellcat, though he's probably trying to first knock out the Geschützwagen with that. Actually doesn't have a Hellcat, he lost it. Never mind, that's me being silly. He's rushing in the Geschützwagen. All eyes on the King Tiger, and he's going to send in the V1 rocket, which is actually surprisingly cheap when you consider it. It costs about as much as any other artillery strike. But rolling in there. Rushing it straight into his base, right past it, right and reformed. And he's going to, I think, call in the V1 rocket this way, the sneaky bastard. King Tiger there taking heavy damage, down to less than half health. Troops need to get out of that zone right away. And several buildings annihilated. Howards are gone. Weapon support center barely standing. He got absolutely trounced then. He's going for an anti-tank, and he could just say, well, I think for another alternate combat group, I'd just go for tank destroyers, tanks, or something else here. I'll like a Geschützwagen making a full circle there around. King Tiger is taking catastrophic damage. It's immobilized. It's been immobilized. I think there's a graphical bug there. Yeah, it's part of the metal there. It looks like censorship boxes here, you know. Horse 9, that's too naughty for the kids. A damaged Panzer hatch 9, so naughty. That's just part of it. That's just floating about there like a pair of Mickey Mouses. If Mickey Mouse was square and covered in Krupp steel. King Tiger just bouncing shots here. Sniper shooting at each other. Anti-tank and crew dead. Very dead. Pioneers are working hard on the King Tiger. Another anti-tank gun moving up. Needs to cover that sniper around. And it is moving up. Geschützwagen as well. Shot there, fired down the anti-tank gun. Quick grenade there, pump grenade off against the grenadiers. Oh, lands nicely and gets a kill there. I want to focus on the pioneers with the riflemen. Anti-tank and they're getting wiped out, but he should probably try and deal with the pioneers that can't repair the King Tiger. Gunners are being pushed back though. Getting close there for more sticky bombs. Want to crew that anti-tank gun. Sticky bomb off. Riflemen are wiped. Sultanisback suffering punishing casualties. Destroyed engine again. Axes go flying this time around. Again, I guess. Rifleman's getting wiped there. Geschützwagen providing covering fire. Rifleman need to get out of there. Get out of there, Carl.
They have 200 points left.
200 points left there for Nosliw. You can soon call in another off-map combat group. It tend to be what a lot of matches versus the Americans, if they go in for the company, tend to devolve into. They just keep relying on those. Did he just sacrifice a full rifle squad on that? That's pretty insensible. He's also got a 30 caliber there covering the center. Anti-tank and wiping the massive seconds. Both snipers are trying to catch each other. Misses at point blank. Another off-map coming group here. This time it's got a Hellcat and a Ranger squad, and I think another 30 caliber. Yes, plus rifleman here. And there you go. In the end, the German sniper gets the American sniper. Very silly game there. A lot of BRs dropped around the ground. There you go. Hellcat charges forward, but no, shouldn't be with the front. Try to flank. Try to flank. Sultanisback. Try to flank. I know you wanted the King Tiger dead, but the front is too tough. And there's a Geschützwagen now supporting. He'll gets the King Tiger. He gets it. Penetrating hit. Knocks it out. But the Geschützwagen gets the Hellcat and Vengeance. And now proceeds to salvage it for a bit of fuel there. We got an infantry moving up, including the Rangers. Thompson's submachine gun should be going up there. And there go grabs the PR instead. Rockets flying, one miss, one connect. Well, technically it hit the fence, but those aren't exactly crap fences. Unit there being wiped out, but sniper 530 cal left behind. Range exhausted, going after the sniper. They've got two snipers just blasting away his troops. Barely operable here, barely holding on. We got GG. Is he giving up? Apparently he is. Sounds like he's giving up against Nosliw, despite, I still think, having an advantage. I mean, he's got most of the map. He's got a victory point lead. I'm guessing he's just tatting off here. We've got a supplier going up again. It was really close again. He just flanked more, so just at some point just trying to head on assault. Again, it's a mistake a lot of players do. He probably could have pulled it off, but he just kept just going straight at it, taking, heavier casualties when he just, tried to flank, set up things there. Also, I think a more close to the front line to medic station there would have done better for him. Nosliw could have benefited from a medic bunker, and he could also benefit from veterans who was Geschützwagen. But overall, I would say nicely played here by both players, and I thought, that sort of, match worth showing off. So if this turns out to popping off, I'll probably do like 1 or 2 a week here, depending how many replays I get. But again, my apology for this one taking a bit too long, despite saying I would say in a few weeks ago. It's just I've been having issues with Bandicam, and I'm using an entirely different recording program for that. So let me know how that turns out. This is Imperial Dane signing off. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe, like, share, and comment on it. I'll be back another time with another Companies 1 episode. Cheers.